scene. Something I haven't used in a while. That's what I like to do during Splatfest. I like to mess around with all the different weapons. Not just one. I haven't used the sloshing machine in a while. So sure, let's do that. So every match or two, I like to switch my weapon and test my skills, of which I have some. I'm not gonna say none. I think I'm fairly decent at this game, but I'm far from the best. Like rank-wise, I still have A rank, whereas some of the better players would have S+ or X rank. So yeah, not the best, but that is what it is. 5 viewers already. Oh hey, if you're just stumbling into the stream, this is my first time streaming off console. Chat messages should be appearing in the bottom right corner of your screen now, so feel free to chat along, support Team Fork. And also, if there's anything I can adjust that you can better hear me or the game or enjoy your experience, pop that in the chat, we'll see what we can do. So right now, just in case you just popped in, I'm playing with the sloshing machine because I haven't used it in a while. And during Splatfest, I like to mess around with a variety of weapons, not just my main. So for those curious, I would consider the SW5, the mini Splatfest, and the Squeezer. I would consider those among my mains. So if I feel like we're losing too much, I might switch to those. Oh, also the Squiffer. How can I forget the Squiffer? Favorite card right there. I may be a little more quiet than usual because of the amount of focus it takes to play a game like this. Hey, I got that flag. A lot of people have a tendency to take kill when the official term is flat, and I'm no exception. I will sometimes take kill instead of flat as well, so I'm not going to be a stickler for that. Summon our inner Santa. Stink people in the What's my sub again? Oh yeah, the auto. Don't forget your sub. You guys are forgetting all the time. Wow. Okay, my apologies for that amount of volume right there. This is gonna be fun. Oh yeah, right. So I played a bit this morning because I had somewhere to be and I didn't know how much of this game I'd get to play tonight. And let me tell you, Team Fork needs to step up their game. Maybe myself included. Team Fork is in a bad place right now on my end. Hopefully some other Team Fork members out there have been doing a better job to balance out the win race for us. But at least the matches I've played have mostly ended, unfortunately, in Team Spoon's victory. I might not be the best of this situation. Oh yes, I got him with the edge of the game refers to it as a vortex, that little amount of splash damage that you do with the sloshing machine. I actually nailed him with that. That was really nice to see. Oh, my viewer count dropped a bit, but that's okay. That ain't to be the most popular. Hi, Miss Blizzard. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Well, not me. I'm actually not using a webcam for this layout. I wanted the focus to be on the game. But you can see yourself in the chat, and you can see the game, and you can hear everything. If there's anything you want me to adjust, please let me know. Mondu, no reason for the lack of face cam. In fact, if I really wanted to, I could just sit in front of my computer, have the webcam face me as usual. lower the game a bit, and... Oh, don't worry, Miss Wizard. I wasn't expecting people to show up in the first place, so the fact that you're here at all is nice. Per Mondu's suggestion, let's head over and lower the game a bit. Alright, well, I'll give that a few seconds and I'll let Mondu. Mondu can let me know if that's any better. Oh yeah, I just didn't feel like using the face cam with the Elgato yet. I absolutely could, and I'm not opposed to the idea. But you know, in this particular instance, I'm just not sure how a face cam helps to better a Splatoon stream. Maybe it would. I'll give it some thought. Anyway, Splatfest is the time where I mess around with weapons I haven't used all that much. Yeah, I got you, Mondu. Let's pick a weapon then. I have not used these in a while. Oh, the Galuga Doolies. Hello. Been a long time, my Galuga friends. Alright, so to recap, I played a bit this morning. Team Fork was losing miserably at the time. At least on my end. But, since I got home from the theme park and started playing tonight, we've had a much better win rate. Especially that last match. That last match went really well for us. But, you know, unfortunately the spoons might take this one and I'll have to live with it. Do you guys know what a shrimp's favorite... Yeah, sorry, I messed up the intro to that joke there. Do you guys know why shrimps love forks? Because they're prawned. Mondu, are you saying that because of the dialogue? I mean, when I see it, she'll rap like usual, and, I mean, I'm gonna try to help Pearl win here. Starfish main stage, Galuga Doolies, let's do this. Alright, so I'm just going around, I'm trying to use the range of the Galugas to my advantage. Ink over some long distances, then find a new place to aim. Let's get some mines set up here. Hello. You're not very nice. Oh god, blob. You know what I say to blobs? Not a jet. Let's see, can I get him? No. Not very good at being jet. Probably my worst special. Oop. You can tell I was trying to stop that guy's splashdown and I failed the execution. I see that Mondu wrote something, but I haven't died yet, so I can't exactly take my focus away right now. There we go, now I can look at the message. Ah yes, the data mine. I also saw that, but I didn't say anything in Discord because I figured you didn't want me to spoil it. I believe another territory got adventure versus relaxation as their Splatfest, or what type of vacation you prefer, and I would have easily been team adventure. I am a major thrill seeker. Ah, take that, Blood Lava. Oh, come on, he was right in front of me. How dare I miss that? That was on me. I'm not blaming the game for that. I don't want to make it sound like I am. I'm mad at myself that I didn't hit that guy with the jet. It was an easy shot. Let's see. I'm not really using my mines all that much. I use mines a lot more in the ranked battle modes. I mean, I still don't use them all that much on the whole, but there are more situations in ranked battles where I can see myself using mines, whereas here in a regular old battle, just, I don't know, feels like, I don't know what it feels like, because they do go off. It's not like they never get activated. And I do not know how to feel about the way this match is going right now. Like, I feel like I'm doing my part. I'm gonna get killed by this ink storm, but luckily I can save myself with the ink jet. Okay, I got that person with the ink jet. Took long enough. Jump from the grid. I don't follow. Jump from what grid? Oh, do you mean the little grate on the side of the thing that lets you get onto the elevated side of enemy territory? At least a little bit. I guess that's what you mean. Okay, bye, Miss Wizard. Thanks for the support. Okay, next up on the I haven't used you in a while. I'm gonna go Splattershot Jr. I will try, Miss Wizard. I will sincerely try. So I'm on to that. Was that an appropriate amount of lowering the game during that match? Also, if you I see I might have a couple more viewers now, so if you're just popping in, hey, I'm Azran. No particular reason for no face cam, just didn't feel like doing it tonight. I am Team Fork. I like to use weapons I haven't used in a while during Splatfest, and I'm gonna try to improve Team Fork's win rate because this morning it was trash. Also, for any potential newcomers, I make remixes, including the last two I did were both from this game's Splatfest song, but that guy's a jerk. Jeff, you're a jerk and you deserve what you got. Okay, and when I get a chance, I will do that. Lower the game an extra notch. Ah, Jeff, I got my revenge, Jeff. Now, what kind of person uses an ink brush? Those people are the worst, am I right? No, I'm kidding. I'm just saying that to tease Bondo. Yeah. But that inside joke probably didn't make a ton of sense. If people are new here, they might not know who Mondo is or why I'm teasing him. Oh god. That's an ouch moment right there. Oh wow, okay, things are starting to go really well. Let's get the top of that. Let's do some damage control from the ink storm. This will help us get some armor. But now mid is a mess. Oh, I almost got him before he got away. If I hadn't armored when I did, then maybe I could have. But at the same time, it seemed like he was really good at dodge rolling and might have killed me before I had a chance to use the ink armor. But I didn't use it then. So I decided to use it then. Those types of decisions that make this game what it is. Yes. 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 That's not Jeff. Jeff is my favorite language. Or at least now it is. That guy seems to have spawn control covered. I was gonna throw a bomb, but it would have been redundant. Alright, things are going much better than they were this morning. And this gives me a chance to lower the game another notch. So we'll try it on that setting. Hey, 11 kills, nice. And I mentioned this earlier, like at the start of the stream, but I know they're called splats in official terminology, and usually I would be the type of stickler for that. To be like, no, they're not kills, they're splats. But for some reason with this game, I don't always use the official terminology. Just like everyone else, I use the words maps and kills, and, well, sometimes I use the official terminology, but I'm not a stickler for it either. I guess it's dynamo time. Ondo's lesson, never camp a jumper, you're likely to get greeted by a splashdown. Well, that's why I was just gonna throw a bomb and walk away. If they didn't use a splashdown, the bomb would have gotten them. If they did use a splashdown, it would have knocked out the bomb, but I wouldn't have gotten killed because I would have left the job up to the bomb. I mean, my teammate was already doing that in the first place, so I was never in any danger. Oh, look at the low-level spoon defenders here. There are no stars next to those numbers. Those are all people below level 20. Game, are you trying to tell me something about my skill level here? Remember, people, if you press the jump button after you start flicking, you can still do it horizontally to get all that sweet coverage. I'd stick a mine in the middle of the stage. Otherwise, I will forget to use it. I saw someone jumping. That guy's still firing blobs. I wasn't trying to go horizontal that time, but it still worked. I don't typically use this weapon because of its incredibly slow speed, and I am ashamed that I died there. Take that, Kyle. Yeah, we have them in danger. Although you wouldn't think that with the fact that that Kyle guy was just on our side. I guess he was the only one. There you go, smack. I'm giving you the smack down. Not the splash down. Stingray would be a more apt term here because that's my special. I know there's someone there. Ah, got down the grate. Still wouldn't say I'm great with a stingray, but I can manage sometimes to do something in some ways. Let's just throw some ink up there. Let's check the map. They're not on our side, right? Not right now. They're not good. I know another one of Mondu's tips would be don't forget to check the map. And in fact, I'm going to use the last 5 seconds to get this ink storm that they threw upon us, or at least a little bit of it. Not much you can do in 5 seconds. Ooh, swim speed, wait, that was a nerf that they gave it back in the original Splatoon. But it's still a great killer of squids and octopi alike. Also, my gear is totally random stuff that just had empty slots on it. I also like to use Splatfest as an opportunity to fill those with whatever may be. You never know when you'll want some extra chunks, or hey, the heavy splatling. I can't believe I haven't used this in a while. I love this thing. I don't know if the rest of you know this, but Mondu has a lot of Splatoon knowledge. And a lot of game knowledge in general. Alright, we're about to Shifty Station, which of course features those buttons that can influence the placement of walls and platform. We're against an all-roller team? Oh man. If we lose this, that is at least as embarrassing, if not more embarrassing, than the last one where they were all below level 20. Let's block off any more hurling bombs at that wall, thank you. Remember when I said this would be an embarrassing loss if I lose? Well, it might actually turn out that way. Alright, let's drop a sprinkler here and go. Come on! Alright, usually I like to use the Stingray. Not all the way back at base. Actually, let's try to get that guy who just splashed out. That failed miserably. There we go. Now we're getting into things. Remember, these are weapons I haven't used in a while. Like, far from my main. Although this one used to be a lot closer to my main. When did you get there? I saw the guy on the leg. I did not see this Joe person below. Okay, a little extra ink around the base. You don't want it coming down to the final percentages and then realizing you could have had it if you just inked a little more of the area around you. Why isn't that button? Oh, I know what's happening here. Let's just say I'm very concerned right now about not how this match will end, but if it will end. Wait, did I not kill that guy that just landed? Must have swam away. Ah, when did you... I hate when they just show up like that. Jumping. Ooh. Yes, I know we could have splashed down But I was willing to take the risk. Oh my god, so many jump camps at the end of that. I have to press the button on that one. Oh man. Victory! Okay, I severely thought that with the way that the sponge block was lagged and I didn't see that player below the ledge, I was thinking this was gonna end in a DC and that would have been a shame. Yeah, Mondo, stay on a high place this, stay on a high place that, you know? It's my splat lane and I'll lower myself if I want to. Ah, but you're right. Alright, what's up next? Umbrella? Umbrella. Yeah, I gotta say, it's really weird playing this game on stream. Plastic, you just found the team. How did we lose the connection? Take two. So it would be nice to at least reach what's the next one? Champion? It'd be nice to reach champion rank. Yeah, when the game first came out, I had the incredibly naive wish of thinking that, oh, I'll just max out my rank on every Splatfest, and then I kept GCing from Splatfest after Splatfest match, and I didn't want to put up with it anymore, so I started settling for champion for the most part. Alright, Brella. This is the original Brella, so not as much defense power as the 10th Umbrella, but way more potential with those sprinklers. Here, have some rain. Oh, they wanted to give us some rain too. That was so thoughtful of them. Hey, get back here. Can't tell what type of charger that is. Bamboozler. That was a Bamboozler, if you look at the top right. Hey, someone put a beacon up there. That's an interesting spot for a beacon. Have to keep that in mind. Maybe I'll use it. Although I don't know if that's the one I would want to jump to. I'm thinking this other one. Ah, I should have held it open. Alright, he's close to the beacon. Yes, Mondo, you're right. I'm glad I didn't lose power for that weird team disconnect either. You can lob all the blobs you want, but I've got an umbrella. And I'm out of ink. I was worried about the guy with the Nautilus again, so I jumped. And now we see that the roller has been trying to take back mid again. How dare he? Have some rain. You know, if he was a little more careful with his aim there, he probably would have gotten me instead of me getting him. Let's see what happens if I just lob a sprinkler over there. I wonder if I covered that small patch of land that is over on the graded platform. No, those lobs were bouncing. The blobs were bouncing. The blobs which you lob. It's a confusing title, I know. And you know, like this is like the opposite of the Let's Player's curse, where as soon as I started streaming, my victory skyrocketed. Team Fork, Team Fork, Team Fork. Oh, their Bamboozler did not do very well. Okay, I'm gonna show you another game I like to play. It's still Splatoon 2, I'm not changing the game. But the other thing I like to do is whenever the opposing team has a last place, I would like to look at the bottom player. Well, not always. Sometimes I like to look at the bottom player. And I like to ask myself, can I do better with the same weapon that they did? And that person chose the Mark II because they had the Burst Bomb Rush. So now let's play Can Azran do it better? With the Bamboozler Mark II. And my prediction is yes. Yes, he can. But I might be wrong there. The fight's on. I like to use full charge when inking with the Bamboozler just because the width of the lanes is much cleaner at full charge than it is when you're just doing this. Even though the range is always at full, whether you just press the button or hold it, that's more useful for when you're trying to kill people. I walked into that mess. Maybe I won't do it better with the Bamboozler. So the song that's on right now is called Acid Fuse. Okay, come on. Die! Well, that sucked. I got one of them. Not worth it. Oh, right, my sub is Toxic Mist. Maybe I should have been using that one. You know, I really shouldn't worry about the one guy trying to tease me at base, and I should focus more on sneaking past the guys who are all up in our grills and trying to take more of their territory, perhaps from even right behind them. You can see I'm trying to use the individual button presses when I'm in these confrontations, because you still get full range, full power with that. Right there, got him. Whereas normally spamming like that with any other charger is a terrible idea. Eat my burst bombs. Things are improving now, but the rest of my team is all back at base. Wah! Why are they all trapped here? Now I can't jump anywhere to get further in. Which means they've probably taken back me. I should have had him there. I guess not, but still. I wanted to have him there is a better way of putting it. Okay, first bomb away. We still have the danger sign at the end, so I don't think we won that. But let's see if I at least did better than the other person who tried using this weapon. Yeah, sorry, Toxic Mist is the most forgettable sub-weapon in the game. Alright, the other person had 0 splats and 1 use of their special. I had 5 splats and 3 uses of my special. And I was second on the team as far as ink coverage goes. So I would say I at least showed the Bamboozler Mark II a little more justice than that other person. But I, still didn't do so hot with that charger. So let's use my favorite one in the game. I don't know, it must just be me when it comes to the Toxic Mist then, because I haven't found a ton of situations where I thought it was viable. Whatever. Guess it's just not my playstyle. Let's put it that way. The Squiffer, however, is something I love to death. And hopefully I don't botch this round so I can show people why it's my favorite charger. Well, here I go botching the round, so I can't show people why it's my favorite charger. Remember, Rounder, you're not talking to someone else who's nearly X rank. I just recently, like the other day, got to S+0 in Splat Zones, and that is my highest rank in the whole game, so still pretty casual. I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. Mr. Meme, I mean, not you guys. That one person standing still and I still couldn't hit him. Okay, there's a kill. Maybe now I can start proving my worth with this thing. I'm a little surprised that auto bomb's range hit me, but I guess not totally surprised. Hey guys, I'm not looking for trades right now. We're kind of in the losing position here. Now, if you hear that sound, that's... I have a really bad tendency to slap my leg when things don't go my way. Now, that would be the sound of me, my hand hitting my leg. My leg. I did all of that and my team hasn't taken back more turns yet. Losers. Yes, Mondu, I paid attention to that buff because the Squiffer is not as forgettable as the Toxic Mist. Somehow that was a win. I'm not sure how. But we won. I hope at least towards the end of the match it was a little clear why I like this weapon. Oh, Mondu. Well, hey, didn't I mention that in the previous match, that I was going out of my way to ink my side properly so that we wouldn't have that say? So I guess it's poetic justice that that's how they took their fall. Anyway, I'm gonna use the ballpoint Splatling because I don't care what you think. To make it clear to anyone else who ends up watching this, Mondu does not like the ballpoint Splatling, and that's fine. I don't think Toxic Mist is the greatest thing ever, he doesn't think this is the greatest thing ever, we all have our differences. And I'm gonna use it. I just realized this has Toxic Mist. If there was a picture of irony, if there was a video of irony in the dictionary, it would be this stream. What now? There is an equivalence to rank in Splatfest. I know what Splatfest power is, but I didn't think that you could actually equate it to some of the ranks in the rank mode. And they're all in that one general area, so we can just nail them. Sorry, I went a little quiet there. Ugh. Oh, they closed the wall. I didn't even think of that. Wow. That did not cross my mind that there was a wall behind me. I stopped that person's tentamissiles using my range. Yeah, they are jumping over here really quickly. Oh my god. What were they using? Oh, the squelchers. Well, excuse me. I may have been a sitting duck, but I got 9 splats. And the Takaroka mesh is filled, yeah. So I can switch my hat. Not that that was a bad hat, just now I'm gonna switch. Let's see now. I haven't used the arrow spray in a while. And as far as a replacement hat... No. No. Ah, the boater. I haven't finished filling it yet. My side wasn't inked properly, but we won anyway. I tell you what, Mondu, with the arrow spray, it's gonna be a lot easier to ink my side properly. And I guess I made it to 4th champion, so I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go here. But, I mean, I'm still having fun. So that's a reason to keep going. Nice thing about the arrow spray is its wide berth of coverage. I can get these walls, I can get this ground, I can get that corner. I can run away from the missiles like a coward. There you go. Probably should have broke out my special there, not gonna lie. Hey, this side's not inked properly. Also, jump and shoot is outfall with a rapid fire weapon. Bombs away. They're on high. Okay, why were there 2 of them? I was worried about the one with the dualies, and then there was also the other guy, and oh my god, this is a mess. Then again, isn't Splatoon always? Or inking. How? How on earth? The reticle was on him. And don't answer that question, I know his weapon was more powerful. Sometimes I only ask these questions because I'm mad, not because I don't know the answer. Alright, sorry, sometimes I think I have curling bombs because of the bomb rush. But no, that is the special. Completely different. I guess I'll just work on trying to take their side while they're not looking. And, well, they are looking, in a way. Come after me, will ya? Well, I didn't say I liked the arrow spray all day. Well, I did say that, didn't I? I don't use it terribly often. And I suppose what you say is the reason for that. Nerf it, nerf it, nerf it, nerf the blob bobber. That's what everyone else would say, but I say I just had unfortunate timing. And that was a totally fair kill because all the shots hit me. That's what I'm gonna say out loud to sound professional, but in my mind I'm thinking, come on, game, why'd you have to let me get hit by all those shots? still 1,000 points. Alright, so I think it's safe to say after that I'm not going to go all the way up to Fort Queen. I would be labeling the Queen because I used the girl design. Alright, time to use my actual main. This is the weapon I consider my main above all else, and I feel that way even since the original Splatoon. The exact. I really like the orange one in Splatoon 1 because it had the sprinkler and you could get a ton of turf covered with the thing. It was so good just for covering turf on a basic level. And that's why it became my main. But then in this game, they never put a sprinkler on an exact, so I had to settle for suction bombs. I guess ultimately the reason I chose this one over the orange one in this game was because the ink armor is a lot easier to use than the Tenta missiles. Well, not a lot easier to use. The Tenta missiles are also pretty basic, but the ink armor feels a lot less situational. Like, hey, you could always use a little extra defense, right? I mean, it's really good in tower control to have both the suction bombs and the ink armor. Now here, I'm just gonna bust out some ink armor right now. I'm getting surrounded, I'd better watch it. Oh, you know what? I don't think I ever finished what I was saying earlier, but the song right now has the... Did I finish saying that I just made a remix of this song earlier? I think I did. I was about to say no I didn't. Well, maybe I did. That's up on YouTube, as of today. That was a viewer requested one. I do take viewer requests, and if it is reasonable for me to find what I need information-wise about the songs, namely... And some songs I'm able to do by ear, others I go directly to the sheet music found on sheetmusic.org. There's a lot of really good people there who know what they're doing when it comes to identifying the note of the song. I've been thinking about jumping away, but I haven't really acted on that. Dude. Now, the other thing I wanted to say about acid fuse was, and this is coming from someone who used to compete in piano competitions playing classical songs. As someone in that position, acid fuse is the most complicated composition I have ever had the pleasure of reading from sheet music. Holy crud, dude. Fractional notes, the double flat. Like, it is a very precise song, and I'm happy I even got it to work on the app that I used to make those remixes. And we lost that one, that's unfortunate. And yeah, thanks Mondo, I did see that you did that, I appreciate it. Alright, looking... I'm thinking one more, and then I'll call it a night. Wait, what did I do? I guess I'm using my main again. My plan was to switch the weapon one more time, but it sure ends up. Wait, Mondo, you sure are a fan of the tongue sticking out tonight. If I was using the face cam right now, I would stick out my tongue. Yeah, so my thought on the face cam is I will apply it when I think that seeing my facial reactions will help to bolster the enjoyment of the stream. Like, for example, with the upcoming Danganronpa stream that starts on Monday, I might know everything about the first one already, but when it comes to the sequels, I know nothing. And I can definitely see how seeing my face for whatever blind reactions I have would help people enjoy the stream. So of course I'm going to leave the webcam up for those. It also has to do with the ratio. The games I've been streaming on PC, they have this ratio where I can't exactly fit it to full screen. Whereas this game fits very well in full screen. Oh my god, another baller. Focus in. What hit me? Sorry for the volume of that one, but jeez. Also, I'm really surprised I haven't sworn during this stream. I catch myself swearing quite a bit when I play this game on my own. And I don't have a rule anywhere that says I'm never gonna swear on stream. But so far, I haven't. Like, to my knowledge, I don't think I've sworn on stream ever since I started a month ago. And I'm not trying to restrict myself by automatically saying I can't, but I'm really surprised that tonight of all nights, my first time streaming this game, I haven't done it. And so maybe I won't. Maybe I'm just able to compose myself better when I know people are watching. That's not a bad thing to be composed. I'm not the most composed. I just said earlier that I have a tendency to hit my own leg when something goes wrong in this game. Not in life, just in this game. I guess that's not a good example of composure, but the not swearing thing is... I am rambling right now. What was I talking about? The face cam, right. So for those games, I do see how face cam, which also happens to fit well with the ratio of the video, is going to help people enjoy that stream. But for this one, I figured people want to be able to see the game a little more. And that, you know, it's precise. You gotta hit your mark. So having more space to see the game, I felt was appropriate for this. I had a beacon here this whole time. Did anyone use it? Oh, hey, I get to end the night on a win. And a communication error has occurred. Oh my god. Okay, so it wasn't just me that moment where I supposedly got killed by the crack-on roller. It was just lag out of nowhere. Like, other than that moment, I think that match went fine. I don't think I ever reached that beacon until that moment, but okay. And you know, Mondo, I agree about the music. As someone who really likes music, I agree that there is more music in this game and we should hear it. Cause, you know, an example of that is when they released the new music alongside the Wahoo World update, whatever one that was. you know, the chiptune music. There were two songs, and you would hear those two songs all the time, and it's like, okay, but what happened to the song that was there at the beginning of the game's release? How come I can't hear that one right now? One moment. Okay, I'm back. I had to take a phone call there. Oh, what was I doing? What I meant to do was this. You know, for the longest time, I never even knew that this guy was out here. I did not know that you could scrub your tea for the 2000 on the day of the Splatfest. I never found them, so may as well do that. No point in not getting these punks. Holy crud, look at the number of pages of... There are so many shirts. And like, you would think, why do shirts have the most if there are times each month where you can't even wear most of them? Yeah, there are so many more shirt pages compared to the hats and shoes, and it just doesn't make sense. Anyway, since Mondo mentioned the music, I figured let's end off with some Squid Beats. Which, this is the traditional look. If you have the Pearl and Marina amiibo, which I do, then, where is it? Oh yeah, you can press in the... You can use the right stick after scanning the Pearl and Marina amiibo enough times to change into Pearl style, which I love. It's my new favorite. Or Marina style, which, you know, it's like a DJ set. Oh yeah, Mondo, I knew that. I did the calculations because you could very quickly build up the first slot. It did not take as many points as the second and third slots, and because you were only paying 2,000 instead of 20,000, it was better to just scrub every first slot. But then they made it so that every slot costs 7,500 points to fill, which effectively doesn't matter if you fill the first slot, you're still going to have the same amount of work to do for the other two, and you're better off waiting on the other two so that you're not paying 2,000 3 times, you're paying it once. Believe it or not, I actually noticed that when it happened. Let's see, what song shall we listen to? Mondo, do you have a song request? Rip Entry, Undertow, Don't Slip, and Dolphin Surge. Now or Never, Turfmaster, Ain't Another Day, Low Tide, Octocane. I don't really like the Octocanyon music to be fair. Not for this. It works in the sense of the campaign, but... Also, controversial opinion, but Spicy Calamari Incantation ruins the original, there I said it. Smash Brothers Ultimate Remix, however, does not ruin it. Rip Entry, where was that? Number 2. Alright, I'm gonna play on normal because, despite how much I like rhythm games, I actually consider this one to be pretty hard. You can hear that it's Pearl's voice when you said it's Pearl's theme. And you can actually change theme mid-song. Like this. I'm actually starting to miss some now. Alright, so that was Rip Entry in the Pearl and Marina style. Again, Pearl's my new favorite. Style. My new favorite style for this rhythm game. And I think that's also going to do it for this Splatfest stream. So, yay! I did a stream from a console. That's a new thing. Congratulations, me. I know. That's awesome. So, you can expect more from this game and many other Nintendo games in the future, but first I'm going to be taking care of the Danganronpa series starting Monday. Going back to my PC streaming setup for a bit. If you're watching this on YouTube, Twitch link's in the description if you want to see this live, and if you're watching this on Twitch right now, my YouTube link's in the description if you want to hear my music or see any stream archives. And until the next time, good night.